Hello and welcome to another episode of Cat Talks. I'm sure you're all Christmased out now because I believe it is past Christmas by the time when I publish this. This is the Christmas tree. I've got my berry jam, very Christmassy there, and I believe Santa is hiding all the way up here. So it is Monday night. It is almost 9 p.m. I've been stitching a little bit, not very much, just here on this purple and blue book. And I'm not really sure what to say for myself, to be honest. Can't seem to really sit to my stitching. I am listening to a very good audiobook. It's called Camilla by Fanny Burney. And yes, that is the most hilarious author name you've ever heard. But it was one of Austen's contemporaries and one of her favourite authors, so I thought I'd give it a go. The book is like 90% angst. If you don't know what angst is, it's the that feeling in your pit of your chest in Pride and Prejudice when Elizabeth reads the letter from Mr. Darcy and realises she's been wrong the whole time and is like, oh, woe is me, I'm such an idiot. Like, I don't know how to explain. Is angst like a fanfic thing only? Anyway, listen to that, very good. And I've done some cross-stitching here, but maybe I'm a bit burnt out with cross-stitching. I have my holidays coming up, so hopefully I'll be able to put some time into this piece then. Or not this piece, any piece. I've not been feeling it lately, though I love the colours, blues and greens and purples. Very much my colours, so we'll see how it goes. So, in between working on my Amazing Animal Kingdom, the animal bookshelf, I've been just putting a thread in here and there into this Permin piece. This is not named. It's 120166. I call it my Stormy Lighthouse. This is what it will look like when it is finished. And again, this is where I'm at. So I added all of this, and then all of this. And if you can't tell, I'm trying to climb up to the top so that I can work my way left to right, top to bottom. And started in the middle. See if I can put them both side by side, maybe. So I started in the middle, just here. This is the wave hitting the rocks. And this is the sky just above the lighthouse. And here, believe it or not, is my Amazing Animal Kingdom. I have been stitching away on this so much the last couple of days. I've got a little seal friend appearing, half done. It has been a really big struggle because all of these books had to have their threads started. On the other shelves, the books have been vertical, so it's, start a few at the top and work your way down. But on this one, they were horizontal, so I had to start them quite often. I rarely had many part threads to work in, but, the effect is stunning, so I managed. And I think my first white was down here on this piece, or my first white in a long time. Like Blanc, DMC Blanc. Anyway, now I'm considering starting something new. I'm torn between a couple kits that I have in my next up bag. So this is my next up bag. It's all of the projects I want to start next year, this year, whenever, that are, medium or large. And this is sort of my shortlist. So we've got the new Mill Hill I got from Black Friday. We've got this brooch that I've been toying with starting for ages. We've got this gorgeous Riolis kit on 10 count Ada. We've got this tapestry kit. I've never had a tapestry kit before where the Ada is printed on. And then another Mill Hill, this one for the tree, because obviously we still have the tree up. Oh, I didn't say what day it was, sorry. It's December 17th, Friday. So the fabric here is like a mesh. And it's painted on, and then printed on, and then you take the corresponding colour. I don't think I've ever done one of these before. And honestly, it's kind of intimidating. I've heard that it's kind of hard to see where each colour should go. But this is my shortlist. I'm going to decide now, because I'm going to tidy up my lighthouse and put it away. Give up on my efforts to reach the top for a while. Since I reached the bottom of the entire Amazing Animal Kingdom shelf, I'm going to reward myself with just a new start. I feel like I should start the Scotty Dog or one of the Mill Hills because it's Christmas still. And this is very spring, summer. And I don't know what this one would be. I'm leaning towards this one. But I have sorted the threads for this one, so maybe I should start this one. It doesn't look like too much stitching, to be fair. Anyway, you'll find out, I guess, when I next film which one I pick up. It is 20 to 10 p.m. and I, like every other sane person in the world, just started making bread. Question mark? Ta-da! And the bread turned out so good. Like, surprisingly good, considering I have no idea what I'm doing. 10 out of 10. I'm eating this bread. But back to this. Doesn't this look so good? I love it. I can't stop eating my bread, sorry. Just talking to you with my mouth. Not full, but nibbling. Yeah. This is turning out so good. It's so much better than the cover photo as well. Like, that's not very nice. And this is gorgeous. I think I can finish this before the 24th, which is our Christmas here in Sweden. And get it up on the tree next to Santa Claus. It seems to be just the gold beads left. And then the charms, the treasures. And then this one is finished. But it is like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm off to bed. And then, of course, the finishing will take a long time because there's beading in the finishing too. These bugle beads took me a long time to get right, and I'm not even sure I got them right now. Hopefully I did. They sort of vaguely make a square, I suppose. I don't know what was so hard about them. Maybe it's just because they're on the diagonal. Let's finish this tomorrow, if we have the time. And I lied, there's some green beads, not beans, left to put in too. Hello! So it is Wednesday, the 22nd of December, and I haven't filmed any updates because all I've been doing is mainly stitching on this. Mainly. I actually I zigzagged the edges of my fabric for the sal I'm going to be doing with Christine from Calico. Here it is. I just had to find it in my bag. Very similar colours to this, actually. And I also had a look at the chart, and it looks fairly easy to follow, so that's good. I think I can finish that before March, maybe. And she says, and I love this little seal. Look at his little face. Just finishing off this purple book here, and then I will be starting more polar bear butt. But I have had a new start, and I have had a finish. It's a finish. So I'll show you the finish first. So here is the finish. This is the Tiny Treasured Diamond Holiday Holly from Mill Hill. Here's what it's going to look like when I fully finish it. It was so much fun, and it is almost all beads. If I show you from the side, maybe you can see. It's so much fun to stitch. I have 2 days to finish it and hang it on the tree before Christmas. To fully finish, sorry. But all the stitching is done. But these I need to do, and this I need to do. And of course I need to stuff it full of stuffing. And then I'll show you my new start. So this is a Dimensions needlepoint kit called Watchful Eyes. And it's printed on the canvas like this. And I decided to do this because I'm going for a medical procedure next week. Nothing exciting, they're just going to have a look inside my body. But because of that, I need to not do anything like with numbers. So I can't work with money for the day after, and I can't drive or anything like that because, you know, your cognitive functions are impaired. So I figured if I did this, I was chatting with Miss T and Stitches, and we decided together, if I did this, there's no counting involved. So I did the edges, since I was doing the edges for my new year, new start, and I attached it to the scroll frame, took my dolphins off, And then I wanted to start it a little bit in advance so I wasn't learning new things while I was all gross from... So I've just done this a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. Sorry, the frame isn't 100% straight. But yeah, that's sort of where I'm at so far. And I learned basket weave for this, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, that's where I'm at so far. It feels like you're going a lot faster than you are because the picture is sort of there, you know, in blues and oranges. But then when you actually look at what you've done, it's like, I've done this tiny corner. But like I said, I only worked on it for maybe an hour yesterday just to get in the grips of it. And this needle minder was made for me by Linda of Linda's 144 Hobbies. Of course, fantastic friend of mine in Sweden. I haven't done anything down here, so I don't know I'm showing you. I think this is the lowest I've gone. It's kind of hard to see what you've done unless you lift it up, and then it's super obvious. You get to see my messy email health there. There we go. That's how much I've done. Woo! So I have managed to make the top half of my diamond and the hanger. And I learned what a whip stitch was and how to do one from YouTube. It's not too bad. Then I need to do the bottom half, stuff it and finish it. And the bottom half obviously involves the fringe. So that might take a while, but the loop is so tiny. This is all the loop they gave me to put it on the Christmas tree. So I think I'm going to add another like loop around or a ring on the top or something to put actual thread in. But it'd work if I had a hook. I hand sewed this, so like it's not perfect. I mean, it's barely even a diamond. But this is what I hand sewed and stuffed with my hands and finished. And so I don't know if I can actually get it on the Christmas tree without breaking the loop, but we'll figure something out. It is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh, yay! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hello, it is the 25th of December, so it is Christmas, but I'm sure you are very bored of Christmas now because it is no longer the 25th of Christmas. Wait, it is, because I'm going to be uploading this video today, so Merry Christmas everyone, for the final time. These are the Christmas presents I got from Morgan, Miss Tea and Stitches over on Instagram. She got me this gorgeous horse from Heaven and Earth Designs. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. The cardinals. Look at the cardinals. I know a stitcher who would like that. Her name is Calico. And then she also got me 2 charts. She properly spoiled me. She got me this lovely Country Mouse and the City Mouse piece. So I actually had to learn this poem in Latin at one point. So that's fun. At school. Isn't it gorgeous? It's very orange though. So I'm contemplating starting this one today for Christmas. So gorgeous. Obviously I don't have any of the colours or fabric chosen out or anything, but it's just so gorgeous. How could I not? And it probably won't count as a star yet because I can't actually technically afford to start any new Heaven and Earth Designs or Artsy or anything. But just to say thank you, I'd like to start it. And also to say thank you here. Thank you. Thank you very much. And then just before I leave you, I'm going to do a quick recap. So this is where I'm at with my winter shelf on my Amazing Animal Kingdom. I've reached the bottom left corner. This is the first corner I've met of the entire piece. And I'll reach the top corner very early in March. Yeah. And then I won't meet another corner for another like 7.5 years. So big momentous occasion right here. Right here. I've only got just the smallest amount of stitches, just 200 to finish this column. And then I'm going to put this away and I'm going to maybe stitch on the horse. And if I don't, or after I stitch on the horse, I'm going to be working on my wash bag. Now this is from the Cross Stitcher magazine, and it will say wash and wear, and it will have another pair of undies. And then it will be finished. So it's quite close in a way to being finished, in a way. So if I can just, work on this from tomorrow through to the end of December, before when I start my stitch along with Calico, then maybe I'll get a finish on this one before the new year. So if you want to see if I manage it or not, you'll have to check out the next vlog in 2 weeks. Otherwise, Merry Christmas, happy stitching, stay safe, and just a lot of love from me to you. Thank you so much for watching.